So here's Insta360 Flow 2 Pro, a 3-axis gimbal that might be just a perfect tool for solo creators and vloggers, because it can literally track your face and follows you everywhere you go. So if you want to tell a story but there's no one there to record you, then Flow 2 Pro can help you get the shot. With Insta360 Flow 2 Pro, you basically get everything you need for creating content. For example, in the handle it has hidden tripod legs, so it can be used as a mini tripod. Just quickly place it on the ground to keep your hands free. It also has a short selfie stick, so you can extend it and get a little bit further away from the phone, so you can start vlogging or take some selfies. And most importantly, you get a 3-axis gimbal that helps you keep your phone level and stabilizes your video. As a result, you get a much smoother camera movements that look more professional. So what I personally like about the Flow 2 Pro is that it's so much easy to set it up. You just stick your phone to it, unfold the arm, it powers on by itself and it's ready to shoot. As simple as that. Once you finish your recording, just bend the arm back into its place and the gimbal will power off, so you can remove your phone. Now notice that Flow 2 Pro doesn't really take that much space. It's basically around the size of my phone, so you can easily put it into your pocket and keep your hands free. Flow 2 Pro is the first gimbal that has a native tracking technology, thanks to Apple Dockit. Thanks to that, you can use whatever app that you like to track your face. You can use it for live streaming, video calls, the list just goes on and on. Yet, if you really want to get the most out of this gimbal, then you're gonna have to use Insta360 app, which is gonna offer so much more creative features, such as advanced AI tracking. Set up Flow 2 Pro as a tripod and select Tracking Plus mode. In this setting, you get a much better tracking than with the native camera. Flow 2 Pro will follow you even if you hide behind something. But if you wanna take it to the next level, you can select Active Zoom Tracking. In this mode, the AI tracking will use a much wider field of view to track you. It's faster and more responsive, and it can follow you in a full 360 degrees. And if you want to record from a much further distance, you can select AI Auto Zoom. In this mode, Flow 2 Pro will use your iPhone's telephoto lens and zoom in up to 15 times of your subject, keeping the same framing whether it's getting closer or further away. Now, let's talk about some cool creative effects that you can get with Flow 2 Pro. And one of those is that you can track a subject in time shift mode, which lets you capture a very easy hyperlapse while just casually walking through the city. With AI tracking, you don't have to manually focus on the subject. Just select it and let the AI do its job. Yet, you need to have a clear, unobstructed view of it, otherwise you can lose it. Another cool effect is motion time-lapse. And this mode lets you capture a time-lapse of people, cars, how we fix something, etc. and add some motion to it. motion time-lapse can add another layer of creativity to your videos and make it more interesting to watch. Yet I've got some jitters caused by the wind or something, so it's not 100% smooth. And because of that, I couldn't record sunsets or clouds. When you press and hold on the C button, the camera gonna rotate in 360 degrees, creating a barrel roll effect. And this can look really cool in corridors, tunnels, and tight spaces in general. What's more, you can make it easy for yourself to frame your shot with Pro Framing Grid. Once you select it, you will see 9 points on the grid, which you can use to position your subject. Whether you want the person to be right in the middle or at the edge of your frame, following the rule of thirds. By rotating the axis, you can unlock free tilt mode, which offers a wider range of motion. So you can freely raise the camera up above your head or keep it close to the ground. Another pretty cool feature is Pano Photo, and you can capture it in 180 or full 360 degrees. It's very simple to do, just press the shutter button and you can capture everything around you. If you want to record yourself for YouTube and you want to have the best video quality, then it's better to record yourself from the rear camera of your phone. The problem is that you can't really see yourself because there is no screen. So how can you frame a shot? In this situation, you can use the selfie mirror that's on the arm of the gimbal. Basically, if you are in the middle of it, you should be in the center of your frame. And you can also use it to take some selfies. Apart from that, you can quickly go from horizontal to vertical mode by double pressing on the switch button. So it's easier to keep the correct aspect ratio for YouTube or social media. And most importantly, you can start recording a video and tracking your face with gesture control. You don't need a remote control, just raise your hand and you can record yourself. Insta360 Flow 2 Pro offers 10 hours of battery life, which should be plenty for a whole day of shooting. Honestly, I never had to worry about running out of battery with it. And if you don't plan to use it anymore, you can set it as a power bank and recharge your phone with it. What's more, Insta360 app also gives you the possibility to record in Dolby Vision, which gives you a wider dynamic range just like an HDR mode. Dolby Vision preserves more details in the highlights and shadows. Yet, if you have an iPhone, then you have a chance to shoot in Apple Prores using Lock Color Profile. This setting looks awful when you look at it on your phone screen, but it gives you a professional level of color grading. In the package, you also get a phone clamp, which you can use to attach your phone to the gimbal. But as an alternative, you can buy a magnetic phone mount, which just sticks to the back of your phone and it's so much easier to use. You don't have to slide your phone into it because it uses the magnets, and you can also use it as a small tripod to watch some videos. And as another optional accessory, you can bundle it with a spotlight, which can help you enlighten your face in low light scenarios. So it might be useful for live streaming or vlogging. So this is almost everything that Insta360 Flow 2 Pro has to offer. And I didn't cover all of it because simply I didn't want this video to be too long. Insta360 Flow 2 Pro is fairly cheap, as it costs around $159, and you can bundle it with different accessories. Considering that you get a gimbal, a selfie stick and a tripod with it, it's pretty much everything that you need to create content with your phone. And if you order Flow 2 Pro using my affiliate link, then you will get a free magnetic mount that costs around $25. This offer is only available for the first 5 people, so don't wait too long, because it's pretty useful. I personally love using cinematic mode for my iPhone with it, because not only I get that smooth, stable looking shot, but also that bokeh in the background, which looks as if I shot it with a much more expensive camera. My only real regret with this gimbal is that when you select AI tracking, Flow 2 Pro sacrifices all of its resources to track the subject, but it's not really that smooth and stable when you try to walk around with it. So AI tracking is mostly designed when you have it on a tripod. Every time I tried to walk with it, it was a little bit shaky. And when it tried to follow the subject, it did so, but too aggressively. So it's not really that cinematic. So that whole AI tracking is really designed for vlogging, recording yourself, or some sport activities when you capture it from a tripod. And I only wish that it would help me get a cinematic shot where I don't have to focus on the subject, but it's not there yet. I hope that you learned something from today's video, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video.